What's a big red flag when looking for a job? I was desperate for a job, so I applied for a position at a company that had a reputation for being a bit shady. During the interview, the manager told me that they had a high turnover rate because they only hired the best. He then went on to say that they had fired 3 people in the past month because they weren't good enough. I was a bit taken aback by this, but I needed the job, so I didn't say anything. I was hired on the spot and started working the next day. The first thing I noticed was that the manager was constantly yelling at everyone. He would scream at people for the smallest mistakes and would often throw things around the office. I was terrified of him, and I could tell that everyone else was too. After a few days, I realized that the reason they had such a high turnover rate was because the manager was a complete psycho. He would fire people for no reason and would often make up excuses to get rid of them. I was constantly on edge, thinking that I would be next. After 2 weeks, I couldn't take it anymore and quit. I later found out that the manager had been fired for harassment and that the company had been sued multiple times for wrongful termination.